The owner of the house was watching the tile work being done. Suddenly he noticed that the electrical socket had been covered with cement. He got worried and asked the worker to remove it. When the worker started removing it, they found that an electric wire was stuck under another tile. To save time, the worker was about to cut the wire, but the owner stopped him and told him to remove the tile instead. They removed one more tile, but the socket was still stuck. In the end, they had to remove all the tiles in the room just to save one cable. See how people are fooled in the name of magic. This man shows two empty bowls by turning them upside down. Then he gives one bowl to a girl and keeps one for himself. He covers his bowl with a green towel, removes the lid, and pours the water into the girl's bowl. Suddenly, small fish appear, swimming in it. Everyone watching is shocked and starts liking the video. Before going to China, you must learn this kind of training. In many parts of China, the roads are so narrow that driving becomes very difficult. For example, these two cars came face to face, and the road was too narrow for both to pass at the same time. The surprising part, instead of fighting the driver of the black car, placed stones on the side of the road, drove his car over them, and slowly backed it down to make space. Even after doing all this smart work, the video only got 2 likes. Look at this boy. He placed a cup at the bottom of the stairs and started dropping thousands of balls from the top. At first, no one understood why he was doing this. Actually, his dream was to get at least one ball to fall into the cup. But the shocking part was that even when some balls came very close, they still bounced off the edge and missed the cup. Soon, the entire staircase was full of balls, but not even one ball went into the cup. This child never used to eat the yellow part of the egg. His mom was worried, so she put the yellow part into a plastic bag. Then she added some milk powder and mixed it well. After that, she dropped small dots of the mixture onto a hot pan and cooked them for a few minutes. When they turned into small round balls, she stored them in a box. The surprising part was the same child who never liked the yellow part now happily ate those yellow egg balls from the box all the time. This boy planned a prank to take revenge on his sister. First, he placed a small pipe inside the fridge door and cut out a section in the middle. Then he filled it with liquid cake. After that, he carefully closed the fridge and quietly walked away. A little later, his sister came into the kitchen to cook. She opened the fridge to get some vegetables but couldn't find them. So she opened the other side of the fridge and boom, the cake fell straight on her face. Still, this funny prank only got 2 likes. This girl has been stuck in the jungle for 4 days. So before it gets dark, she comes out of her car, opens the back of the car and takes out a mat. She spreads it on the ground and puts her tent items on it. Then she puts her phone on charge and starts setting up the tent. Once the tent is ready, she puts all the important things inside. Next, she fills a tub with water and starts bathing. After bathing, she dries her hair and ties it properly. When she feels hungry, she starts cooking food on the gas stove. In China, people don't eat apples the usual way. Instead, they make a special kind of drink from apples at home. First, they take fresh apples and extract the juice. Then, they pour the juice into a big jar. After that, they add a little bit of old juice that was made earlier. This helps improve the taste. Then they cover the jar and leave it for a few days so the flavor can slowly get better. After a few days, the drink is ready. They cool it down and enjoy it. In Dubai, a boy saw a rich man's car with brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max boxes stuck on top. He was shocked. Those boxes were actually attached to the car with magnets. When the boy opened one of the boxes, he found a real iPhone inside. He quickly went to the driver and asked, "Can you give me one iPhone?" The driver smiled and said, "Yes," but sadly, no one gave a like to this kind-hearted driver. Look at this boy. He was playing with mud inside his house and the whole place got dirty. But while playing, he used the mud to make small plates and placed them on the dining table. These plates were floating in water and spinning around. When his mom saw this, instead of getting angry, she smiled. The most surprising part, the boy made a soft royal-looking bed from mud for his cute dog. The dog sat on it like a king, but then the boy did something strange. He cut off half of the dog's fur.